Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mark back here with Team Shooter here to give you another free pick. This time it is going to be in the NHL. But before we get into that, let's quickly recap on what happened yesterday. We went 1-1 with the Vancouver Canucks as they cashed the money line, but were unable to hold on to a lead in that game enough to cash the puck line. But either way, we will take the 1-1. Now, we did recommend yesterday in that video, because the money line was at -110, you could just do a 2-unit play on the money line and not bet the puck line. So depending on how you bet that game, you could have either gone 2-0 or 1-1. But either way, we are going to be headed back into the NHL, and we're going to be looking at the Edmonton Oilers taking on the St. Louis Blues. And unlike yesterday's video, we are not going to do the same recommendation. We like the Edmonton Oilers money line at -140, but at -140 we don't see any value at making this a 2-unit play, as we prefer to take the 1 unit on the money line, and then we would also put one unit on the puck line at +185. Now, I know that there's been a theme recently in the NHL where these teams have given up big leads late in the games, but we definitely still think there is value overall through the season to continue to bet the puck line. So we're going to continue to do that because that is what our system shows. But I get it, and we can acknowledge the fact that a lot of these, it's just been kind of a rough week with NHL and the puck line. But again, we definitely think that that is just a temporary thing, and we expect it to be go back to about being normalized here soon. So either way, a little bit more about this game. The Edmonton's game, the St. Louis Blues had a play last night, and that game actually went into overtime for them. So they had a late game, and then they had to fly to Edmonton today, or late last night. So they probably got in pretty late last night, probably didn't get as much sleep as they probably normally are used to. So they're not going to be as rested as normal. I can definitely see the Oilers taking advantage of this. And also, we suspect that the Blues will either use a backup goalie, or if they use the goalie from last night, he will also be a big factor in this game, as he will also not be as rested as the rest of his team. So all we really need for the St. Louis Blues to do is get out to an earlier lead in this game, and hopefully they can do a better job protecting the puck line for us, as again, we've seen this lead dissipate lately in late third period games. But either way, you always have the option of the empty netter in the game, where you can obviously cash the puck line. So we'll continue to preach the puck line, as it has a tremendous amount of value here in hockey. But either way, I will leave our entire card in the description below, as I've been doing recently. So if you want to see all the other games that we're on, it will be posted there, as well as a link to our Discord and our Twitter. Again, if you don't know what a Discord is, it is just a free-form platform where you basically can go in there and you can chat with other handicappers and other bettors. A lot of people are in there giving out live plays, thoughts on predictions of what's going to be happening. There was a conversation earlier today about the Bucks-Clippers game, and where people saw that there was going to be value, as that line had changed earlier this morning. So either way, you can kind of it's a good spot where you can stay up to date on things that are going on, as you have multiple people looking at the same game, getting lots of different information from all sorts of people. But either way, the links are in the description below. If you have any comments or have any questions, just leave them in the comments below, and we'll be back here again tomorrow with another free video. I will see you then. Bye.